I always kind of forget to do that. Good evening, guys. How y'all doing? All right. Let's see. Let me get some music going for y'all. I don't know if you guys can hear it right there. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We good tonight. We good right now. Just making sure my frame's looking good. Everything's looking tip top. Let me know if you guys have any audio issues. Can't really hear them sometimes on my end. That's my fault, not your guys' fault. So there's that. All right. So, like the title says, today we're going to be looking over some power rankings. Thinking about only doing the NFL ones just because I don't really trust the ESPN guys. They really let me down sometimes, so whatever. We'll look at the NFL guys power rankings, kind of see where some teams I like, where some teams I don't like, and then make our predictions on the Cleveland game. Cleveland's, I think, Denver's visiting Cleveland. I was about to say Cleveland is visiting Denver, but we're gonna get Case Keenum at starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But hey, no harm, no foul. We have our boy Baker Mayfield getting hurt, so let's see. I'm just loading some stuff up, but damn, I don't know if you guys have heard about Deshaun Watson. Hey, I might be having a new quarterback here soon. What's up, Jay Diaz? How y'all doing? You heard about Deshaun Watson? He might be coming to Miami. I was reading up some stuff that what is it? There might be a 3-way trade going. Miami, Houston, Washington, actually. Kind of crazy, to be honest with you. I don't really know details, but that's all as much as I know. Hey, thank you. We trying to grind here. Now, if only YouTube would let us grind, giving us a copyright strike on our own stream. Yeah. I don't understand it, but we'll fix it. I think it's probably just a Demon Slayer music, all that is copyrighted. I should have probably known. Should have prepared for that, but it should be fine. Just lowering the music down for myself so I can kind of hear myself. But yeah. How you doing, man? I know we talked earlier today, but how you doing? I think we might have the man later today. We might have a little surprise, but that might be for a little bit later. That's why we're starting to stream a little bit late, but might get myself clapped today, but it's whatever. We should be fine. Let's see. So what do y'all think? Actually, I like this song. I think I always say that when this one hits. This one's Just a Kid by Stream Beats. Hair seller. If you want to be a streamer, always follow his stuff. Ain't gonna help you be one or anything, but give some good advice. And his copyright free music's awesome. So all right, let's get into it, shall we? I think we should. Let's see. Cool. All right, so I kind of did some changes to the internet screen. Yeah, let me move over a little bit for you guys. But cool. Let's see. So I already have opened the power rankings. I kind of wanted to do the prediction of the Cleveland game, but we're already here. Why not? Right? Let's see. So number one, obviously they're gonna have the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, I don't think they're the best team in football or anything. I don't think we should get all crazy about them or anything, but 6-0 is 6-0. let them have their moment in the sun. I can't be too upset about it. The only thing I'll say is they've been putting in some mud holes into some people. I'm just afraid that, I mean, we saw this last year from Arizona. I just don't want it to repeat. I don't want the narrative to cloud Kyler Murray. He doesn't deserve it at all. But if it happens, right? We can't be too upset about it. And Buffalo going down the slot. I mean, I don't know why the Buccaneers wouldn't be at 2, but I mean, they haven't played in a couple days, so revisionist history, I guess. But Buffalo at 2, that's fine. A 1 or 2 point slide after their loss. Look, they lost. What's up, RN? What's up? Just doing the power rankings. Just talking a little bit of power rankings and gonna do a prediction on the Cleveland Browns game here in a little bit. But yeah, Buffalo, I mean, I don't think they need a substantial drop. I mean, look, like this says, I don't know if you guys can really read it, but Sean McDermott might receive criticism for his decision to go for it on 4th and 1 rather than kick a field goal, closing minutes against the Titans, but he won't deserve it. So I kind of lean along that same route. I mean, it was on the road. The only thing I don't like is that they cost themselves what was it? I think it was a 9-point lead or something weird like that. But again, Ryan Tannehill has had 9 fourth quarter comebacks as a Titan, 13 with Mike Vrabel as a head coach overall. That includes Marcus Mariota, and they got theirs. You know, I love it. The Titans showing some fight in that in the AFC, and we need more teams, man. We're getting a little tired of the Chiefs up there. And like I was talking about, Tampa number 3 doesn't surprise me, even though they played like 10 days ago, a little bit more, but nevertheless, no, actually it might have been 7 days ago, because tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, 7 days ago. But it's been a little bit. They've been out of our eyes, so I can understand why they kept them at 3, to be honest with y'all. Number 4, Dak and the Dallas Cowboys. I say Dak because he is the engine to this team. I didn't have him at 5-1 or nothing. I think if I go back and check, I think I had him at like 10-6. No, 10-7, 11-6 or something like that. Something weird like that. But those boys can play. Defense is stepping it up, and that boy Zeke is coming alive. Though I think it has a little bit to do with Tony Pollard. But hey, look, their defense is really carrying them, and when the offense needs to step up, they do. And we can't be upset about it because they get the job done. Will it translate in the NFC playoffs? I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of the same thing with the Cardinals, to be honest with y'all. I don't see it yet. But it's a power ranking, so we need to see what we're looking at right now. So there's that. Baltimore at 5. That is disrespect. They should be higher. I've been on the Lamar Jackson hype train for a cool minute now, and it surprises me that this happens every year now. Every year we have this moment where we question Lamar Jackson. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, right? We always like, oh, can he get the job done? Oh, can he carry this team to the Super Bowl? Oh, can he? Guys, at this point, if you don't think Lamar Jackson's the guy, I don't know what else to tell you. He's proven it. He's 35-8 or something as a starter in his first 35-8, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 35-8. And damn, like, the boy's coming out. I know he doesn't get the godly numbers. I know he doesn't get 400 yards passing. I know he doesn't get the Justin Herbert numbers. He doesn't get the Patrick Mahomes numbers. He doesn't get the Aaron Rodgers numbers. But numbers don't matter. I keep telling y'all folks this. Numbers don't matter. It's what you do to get your team victories. But hey, keep down Lamar so he can get that MVP. He's on my fantasy team, so I need the points. Especially since one of my teams, I think one of them is 2-4. That's in my little fun league, and then my money league where we dropped some money on that one. I think I'm 3-3, but I don't have Lamar on that one, so kind of hurts when he plays against me. But him and Josh Allen, those two are, god damn it. Green Bay at 6. Damn. All I'll say when it comes to Green Bay, man, I don't know. They're a good team, solid. But it's looked weird. Then again, they've looked weird every single season. It doesn't surprise me, you know. At this point, when it comes to the Packers, they're playing for the Super Bowl. I don't care for this. We're going 15-1. We're going 14, or no, it's 15-2 now and 16-1. But nevertheless, I don't care about all the wins. Look, Matt LaFleur is 13-3 in the last 2 seasons. Has been the head coach there, and he's really turned Aaron Rodgers' career around from where it was going towards the end of that Mike McCarthy era. But like at some point, you're gonna have to do something, man. And that's the one thing that scares me. And it's the same thing with Dallas and the Cardinals. I need to see it to believe it first. And when you ask, so I heard what is it? Nick Wright on First Things First. He did say something that kind of resonated with me pretty well. He said, "Ask anybody, who's their first pick out of the NFC?" Obviously, it's probably be the Rams or the Bucks, 1 and 2. And then he said, well, number 3 would be the Packers. Number 4 is the Cowboys. Number 5 is the Cardinals. And that's kind of where I'm at with these teams, these group of teams, you know, the Cowboys, the Packers, and the Cardinals. I need to see it first, you know, and it sucks because the Packers are a really good team. They've been there at the end of the road the last 2 seasons, and they really don't deserve to be in that. But let's be honest, like, I mean, you couldn't be Russell Wilson, you couldn't be Tom Brady, you couldn't be who else did he face in the NFC Championship? You guys can correct me and remind me on some of these. Chat, I don't know if you guys know any, but that's kind of where I'm afraid when it comes with the Packers. Cardinals and Cowboys get that as well. So Dak with his 2 playoff losses, he did get that win. I think no, he didn't get that win against the that was Tony. He did get a victory against who did he beat? Seattle, I think it was, in a wild card. I think it's 1 and 2 in the playoffs, but I need to see it to believe it. Kyler, look, Miami broke him down last year. I don't want to see something like that happen again this year. I want to see competition, man. I just need to see it first. So, as I was saying, the Rams at 5-1, being number 7, they are one of the favorites in the NFC. I would say the Bucks are number 1. Did they lose to San Francisco in the NFC Championship? No. But let me move that real quick for y'all, so it doesn't overlap. But no, I don't think so. I think that was the Packers. No. The 49ers beat the Falcons. Was it the Packers? I think you might be right, actually. I don't remember. I know they whooped them once in the divisional round in Lambeau Field. Damn, I'm shooting a blink on that second NFC Championship, because the first one was the Giants, then it was somebody, might have been the Packers. You're right. And then there was that Seattle tip, if I remember correctly. Is how the 49ers NFC Championship record is. Oh wait, you're right. You're right. When Aaron Rodgers faced Jimmy. You're right. There you go. Look at that, chat. Appreciate that, Arnav. But yeah, I mean, jeez. I thought the 49ers were gonna be like better, to be honest with you guys. How they're not competing right now, I don't know. But there's a team that should scare people if Jimmy plays. I said that in the beginning of the season. If Jimmy plays, the 49ers are going to be very competitive. If not, I don't think so. Plus, Trey Lance has shown everyone that. But just to finish up on the Rams, should be a little higher, but I mean, they haven't been really overly impressive. To be the Giants, they blew out the Giants. I mean, I said it. I feel very good about that Giants pick, saying that they were going to be one of the worst teams in football. So I was right on the money, as a matter of fact. But Arnav, I know you're a Rams fan. Your team's really good. I'm still gonna talk shit about Matt Stafford though. A lot of shit. Chargers going back to earth, dropping down 3 slots. I don't want to put them out of the top 10, but I think there's another team should be in the top 10, but we won't say nothing. Thanks. And yes, you called the Giants, man. To be honest, it was easy, you know. Danny Dimes, bro, he's got awful, especially if you look at his history. I know he turned it around a little bit in the first 4 games of the season, but he turned back into Danny Dimes, Danny interceptions, Danny fumbles, Danny trips, whatever you want to call him. I just call him Daniel Jones because he doesn't deserve a nickname at this point. And just to leave off on the Chargers, just a bad day on the road. Second-year quarterback. And the one thing when it comes to the Chargers, I want to throw this out there. Everyone, man, it's so hard on Justin Herbert when he doesn't have 300 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. He doesn't light up the scoreboard. Like, he's only a second-year player. Leave the kid alone. He doesn't need to be out there throwing 500 yards, 400 yards. He's only a second-year player. Not even Joey Burrow is doing that. And we're not hard on that kid. Throws like 225 and he gets 3 touchdowns. We're like, oh my God, he's spectacular. But Justin Herbert gets 220, no touchdowns, a pick. Oh my God, he's ass. Yeah, it's I guess the effect of these young quarterbacks going off. But they do need to be above the Kansas City Chiefs, absolutely. I don't like that they're 3-3 this high, but they do have Patrick Mahomes, so let's not get a little crazy either. I think my only thing with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? We've been like, I think it's media in general. They've just been protecting them so hard lately, and how do I say this without being disrespectful? We've been protecting them a little bit, and I am too sometimes to an effect, and I think they're warranted it a little bit, but some people take it overboard. Like, they don't even want to say that they're a bad team. I mean, numbers don't lie either. They have in general just been a bad defensive team. They struggle with turnovers. They fail to run the ball, and their bright spot is Patrick Mahomes. I will say, I'll never allow anyone to disrespect Patrick Mahomes at all, because what he's doing right now, it's crazy. It's impressive. I mean, nevertheless, we all want to talk about how Kansas City Chiefs are so ass, they're so this, they're so that, but the bright spot is Patrick Mahomes. They don't fumble the football in the fourth quarter. They probably beat the Ravens. They don't have that, what was it, game-changing fumble, I think it was, by, I don't remember exactly who, against the Bills. They probably lose that game, to be honest. But the Chargers, Patrick Mahomes did have that killer fourth quarter interception, and even then, if only their defense could stop them on 4th down. No one remembers that. Their defense had them at 4th and 3, And then again, fourth and what was it, 9? I think it was. They pushed him back 4th and 9 or something weird like that. Or it must have been 4th and 4, 4th and 9. Because I know it was 4th and 9 when they converted that 4th down against the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, it's just small things. And football is all about inches. It's the minor details that you don't do, and that's why they're losing, man. They're not bad. They're not as bad as people want to say they are, but we're like too hesitant to criticize. Does that make sense? Tennessee, I'm gonna throw flowers on you. I love Ryan Tannehill. I've always said that. Ever since we drafted him, love the kid. Well, he's a man now. He's way older than me, that's for sure. Actually, not that much. Surprisingly, not that much. But look, like I was saying, they're a great team. They make a lot of comebacks, man. It's a surprising stat that Monday Night Football put up, that Mike Vrabel's had 13 comebacks, and then when I heard that Ryan Tannehill had 9 of those, I'm just like, ah, damn, why did Miami let him go? But that team's spearheaded by their MVP level running back. Let's be honest. All right, let's keep going. Cincinnati 11, can't hate it. I like Joe Burrow. I just don't really think we should go crazy either. But they got an impressive win in this week. You need some wins like this, man. Win against a team that a lot of people were picking against you to win, and they deliver on offense, defense, and special teams. And this team might be really good, and I might have been a little more disrespectful to them, but we'll see how they compete against. I think they're still in that range with Pittsburgh. I mean, there's a lot of room to try to catch Baltimore. Cleveland's still a great team. They're just missing a quarterback now. We'll see. We'll see who comes out of Ohio. And I think I should bunch all 3 of those teams. Maybe Cleveland should be in there too. Yeah, I should probably lump all 3 in there, to be honest. We'll see who comes out behind Baltimore. Maybe it is Cincinnati. So let's see. New Orleans at 12. To be honest, I can't hate it. They were on a bye. You can't punish the team on a bye. But I mean, I watched tape on Jameis Winston, man, and all I see is a micromanaged game manager who is like being told not to make mistakes. Like, don't do this, don't do that. Maybe, I don't know, but I see a lot of 12 personnel out of them, a lot of 2 receiver sets. They like refuse to run the Saints offense, and it's so weird. It's cool because they have Alvin Kamara, but I mean, he's not the same Jameis as some people like to say, because I think he has like 4 interceptions or something. Actually, my CV hasn't thrown you 12 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions. Kidding. He doesn't make as many of the mistakes that killed him in Tampa, but like, they're holding the chains on this kid, man. I thought like Winston could be like their future guy. No, he's not gonna be that guy. But you never know, man. You never know. He's got Sean Payton. He's a good coach. So 12 at 3-2, coming off a bye, sure, why not? We can't hate it. Can't hate it. The only thing is an early bye. That might hurt a little bit, but you never know. I mean, we haven't had a 17-game season, so nobody really knows. Cleveland at 13, absolutely. You're getting smacked at home. A game you should have honestly won. It was your point to kind of prove that you can belong with the big dogs in the league. And it just seems like Cleveland always kind of falls off, right? They beat up on all these weaker teams, and then when it comes to that tough team, that tough matchup, They always seem to like do this, you know. Baltimore last year, you thought they were gonna win, and then Lamar comes back from the back room, right? And then you got the game against the first game against the second game actually. Second game against Pittsburgh, where Mason Rudolph took over for Big Ben and they almost beat you. I thought that was done after that playoff win, but somehow they came out and done the same things over and over again. This team really needs Nick Chubb back, and Kareem Hunt, to be honest with y'all, but I could see them turning it around. I just like my Dolphins, I just don't want them to try to catch up too late in the season, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of AFC teams just mountain wins early on, so you don't want to fall behind too early, especially since Cincinnati's in their division and they can get beat up by Pittsburgh. It still has a great defense. Big Ben might be a little banged up for my liking, but I mean, that'll be all right. I think they can win off that defense, and that's the one thing that scares me with Cleveland. So, Minnesota, a little too high. I love Kirk Cousins. I absolutely love Kirk Cousins, to be honest with y'all. But I mean, they lose a lot. They're 3-3 for a reason. Sure, they won this week, but probably shouldn't have been in that game. You had a 2-possession lead with like 3 minutes left to go or something like that. That should have never gone close. And to be honest, I think this season might be the end for Kirk Cousins and maybe Mike Zimmer too, because his MO is defense, and like somehow this defense keeps letting them down for some reason. And it's weird, man, because like I said, I do love this Minnesota team. They have a lot of weapons. They have Cook, stud Jefferson, with homeboy, what's his name, the wide receiver? How does that not cross my mind? You would think maybe I remember. He caught like 2 touchdowns or something this weekend. I wish I could remember his name, to be honest, but actually, give me a second. I'll look that. Nah, it'll be fine. But nevertheless, shouldn't have gotten that close. I still love Minnesota, but I think they're going to be one of those teams that are fighting towards the end, like they have been the last couple seasons. I think after that Saints playoff win, they really just been really disappointing, to be honest. Let's see. Oakland at 15. Now this one should be a little higher. 4-2. You had Saints at 3-2, and you had the Vikings at 3-3, higher than them. Weird, but whatever. They did have a 3-possession lead over the Broncos. That game was not close. I don't care what that score says, 34-24. It's not close at all. I think at one point it was like 21-3. So they got their comeuppance this week, and they honestly deserved it. I mean, after all that they had gone through this week, Derek Carr and company kind of stepped it up. And the one thing that I don't know. I said this on Saturday's stream when we did predictions. The one thing that I don't like about this Oakland team is their defense. And yeah, their defense again. You know, Derek Carr's just gotta save the day. And I just don't like that recipe, to be honest. But they continue winning games and they could get themselves a playoff spot. Probably not, but they have a chance, you know. No one really knows how this season's going to play out. But hey, good win. Good shit. They deserve it. They needed that after a bad week. All the questions that they got. Being up a good team. Good team. Pittsburgh at 16, stagnant. Probably deserves a little bit more respect. If you're gonna bring up Minnesota after sneaking out a win against Carolina, even though you had a massive lead. No, but they did get a dub. We can't be upset about that. Is it just me, or is this Pittsburgh team just looking weird now? I don't know what it is, man. They've been so like weird. They've never really impressed me all season long. I think the Buffalo win, now we look at it and it's just like, maybe that wasn't as impressive as we thought. And you needed overtime to beat Geno Smith. Might be a little weird. But like I was saying earlier, I know I touched on Pittsburgh earlier. Great defense. Big Ben just got to play at game manager level, which I think he's too reluctant to do. Even though his numbers say he should be a game manager, he's still Big Ben. The aura of Big Ben, you know. He really deserves it for being a Hall of Fame quarterback. But at some point, man, like, this ain't going to get pretty. 49ers in a bye. They're going to probably stay pat. Trey Lance, I hope he doesn't start. When I went back and watched that half with the Seattle and then their last game they had, no, kid's just not ready. I do want to say this while I'm here. Biggest thing that upsets me is a lot of these rookie quarterbacks are being just thrusted. They're being told it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go get some wins, and that's just so unfair, man. And these guys are being susceptible to what Tua got last year, you know. And to be honest, I just don't want that for Trey Lance and Justin Fields. Those are the two big candidates for me to get into that. Oh, you're not very good. Your tape says you're not very good. When did we forget about being rookies? Look, I'm not the best like public speaker. I know I do this streaming stuff and this is fun. This is awesome. I enjoy doing it, but I'm not like the best like talker in my job. Like, my full-time job is a speaking job. I go around talking to random people all day, and I struggled early on going out the gates. I was not good at that at all. It took me a while to understand that. Why do we expect these 22, 21, 23-year-old kids to just pick up a man's sport? Like I don't understand that. Like, just if you want to say that, well, these are professionals, well, just go back to high school. You don't just go from Roshoff to varsity in your freshman year. Like, you're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna get manhandled out there. You get those rare exceptions. Like, obviously you have like Andrew Luck's and stuff like that, but most cases they need time to develop. And this boy, Trey Lance, Justin Fields isn't given that chance. Mac Jones looks like he's a finished product, to be honest. He also's got a great offensive coordinator. He is what he's gonna be. I think what we're seeing is what we're gonna get, to be honest. Trevor's Trevor. He's generational talent. I don't touch Trevor. He will be the best in the class, hands down. But what's the other one is homeboy Zach Wilson. I guess we can put Zach Wilson in there, but Zach Wilson is a different animal, man. The Jets are just a joke at this point. Look, if you're a Jets fan out there, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Okay, that's all I can say. But yeah, I'll leave that on my rant with the 49ers. The Colts 2-4. Look, what we saw last week, and the week prior to that, that's what I expect from the Colts. especially that game against the Baltimore Ravens. They're top of the class right now in the AFC, and they really put a fight into Baltimore, and I kind of expect that for the rest of the season. Plus, they have a cupcake schedule. If you're a team that has Indianapolis on your schedule, I'm sorry, don't mean to offend you, but it's the truth. Most of the teams are very bad down the stretch. I think they're number one in the weakest schedule the rest of the way. So I expect Indianapolis to be there at the end. Whether it's a playoff spot or not, I do expect them to be fighting that week 18. So I am impressed. Been impressed. I know we talked down on Carson Wentz, but look, he's pretty good. He's been pretty good all season long. He's cut down on the turnovers that punished him last year. The offensive line's finally coming back. I think they still missing their Pro Bowl guard, but he should be back here soon within a couple weeks. So the Colts will be fine. Plus that Darius Leonard, that boy's nice. Their defense got a good player, but I think everyone should know who he is at this point. Carolina, I think I said this after week 2 or 3, but they're Denver in the NFC. And look, sure enough, Denver's right there. Both teams beating up on some bad teams. You got some stiffer competition. You really couldn't compare. I will say though, I do feel bad for Sam Darnold at this point. In my opinion, he's not bad. You should always be trying to upgrade the quarterback position, and that goes for every position. In my opinion, when it comes to like building a team, no one's a franchise quarterback unless you're a top 5 guy. And a lot of my friends can attest to me saying that for years now. I've said this. I think unless you're a like MVP level quarterback every year, you're not a franchise quarterback. And that word just gets thrown around all the time. And I think Carolina was throwing that word around with Sam Darnold. Look, if you want to revisit Sam Darnold at the end of the season, that's fair. He really needs to develop a little bit more, but he's still got a lot more years left. But it just seems like he doesn't seem to be progressing at this point. Like it's the kid's been at it for what? This is year 4, right? And he got already traded. Doesn't have a winning record. And when he did have a winning record and their best player got hurt, it was over. Kind of sucks. I do like Sam Darnold a lot, but I mean, you can't be doing the stuff that you're doing, man. I know they made a comeback at the end of the game, but I attribute that to Matt Rule and just being an overall great coach, because that is what he is. I understand they're not winning, but right now they're on a 3-game losing streak, and I get that. But you can be a really good coach and be struggling. That is a fact. That can be a thing. So anyone who says like, oh well, how can you attribute the comeback to Matt Rule but not Sam Darnold? Like, he's a really good coach, man. He gets the job done. But I would say stick with Sam Darnold, see where he takes you. The NFC is a little weaker this year, so they have a chance to get in. But revisit the Sam Darnold thing at the end of the year. See what options you got. I would think Sam Darnold's good to at least try out for another season. I'm not sure if the Jets picked up his rookie 5th-year option. Not sure if they did or not. But if they did, give yourself another year. See how this goes. Look, 3-3 is better than you've been the last couple of seasons. I think the last time you guys were good was the 6-2 season with Cam, before I think he tore his rotator cuff, I believe it was, or something like that, against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday night. The That was the last time you guys were good, and that was like what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Give the boys some time to grow, and if you can find something better in the off season, go ahead and take it. If you can't, then I think there's not a problem with Sam Darnold for now. If you're gonna grow him, if you're trying to have a Ryan Tannehill renaissance and Alex Smith renaissance, go ahead. I think Sam Darnold is a good candidate for that, but let's not start getting crazy and thinking that he's gonna light you guys up and gonna carry you guys to a championship. He's not there yet. He hasn't been there yet in quite a long time. So let's leave it at that. Nevertheless, you guys are all right. Denver. Everything I just said, right? Put it down with Denver. Same thing. Teddy Bridgewater might not be the guy, but he's doing suffice, better than you've had in a couple of years. Do I got to bring up my former defensive coordinator that became your guys' coach? He just coached the Cardinals yesterday. I can't believe I'm shooting a blank here, but do I got to remind you guys about that? Come on now. Teddy Bridgewater helped you guys recover from your Drew Lock mistake, and give it a year. Let's see how this goes. I know Teddy Bridgewater's not that guy to carry you to a championship, but can be really good. Not a franchise quarterback though. Let's not get, like I said earlier, let's not get crazy now. New England 2-4. It should be 3-3, but I mean, Dak came to play. Dak is a stud. I do want to touch on something real quick when it comes to New England. Me and my buddy have talked about New England a lot. And one of the big things that I do hear when it comes to New England is this narrative that Bill Belichick isn't feared anymore. I'm just gonna bring up the Buccaneers game. Shut them down. The Dallas Cowboy game. He didn't shut them down, but kept the game competitive, even though his team isn't all that great. Saints game kept it relatively competitive and really gave Jameis his worst game as a Saint. Miami, week 1, he held Tua in offense to 17 points, and if it wasn't for a fumble by X and the red zone, they probably beat Miami as well. And then the game against the Texans, Davis Mills came out, did his thing. Love to see it. Rookie quarterback getting the work in, but like always, Bill Belichick gets his defense ready to go against a rookie quarterback and gets the job done. So I think Bill Belichick has scratched that narrative that he's not that guy. He is that guy. Fair. Bill Belichick's defense can still complete any week. I'll give him that. Yep. I think that's all New England fans just want, is that they're not as bad as people say they are. Problem is you have the Bills in the division. I mean, can you really recover from that? I don't know. But Mac Jones looked steady. He's looked good. The only thing, I said this to a buddy today, as a matter of fact, Mac Jones just looks fine. He's got a Josh McDaniels, who, whatever you want to say about what happened in Denver and what he did is ridiculous, but he's been a great coach in New England, and especially as the OC with Tom all those years, the time when he had Matt Castle, Jimmy G, and Jacoby Brissett, those 4 games that they had to play for Tom, like that stuff. And then now with Mac Jones. Last year with Cam Newton, Look, they squeezed out what 7 wins out of Cam? 6 wins? No, 7 because he missed that. I think it was a loss that he missed with COVID. But Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick are good. They get the job done. Unfortunately, they're coming across bad luck that they usually haven't had during the Tom Brady era. I mean, most of the time their kickers kick field goals, so if they kick that field goal, New England wins. Against Dak, was it? I think Dallas got the ball first, and look, touchdown's a touchdown. Touchdown wins the game. So, I mean, it is what it is. Your offense can get the ball at the end of the game, and you'll lose, and it is what it is. So, yeah, there's that. So, Seattle. I don't want to talk Seattle. They disappoint me. Disappoint me a lot, to be honest. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My bad, guys. But yeah, don't want to talk about Seattle like at all. I don't want to touch the Geno Smith stuff. It just is what it is. Hope Russ comes back. Because if he doesn't, and Geno needs to play, I think he's out for another 2 games at minimum. I hope not. Seahawks signed Jacob Eason. Think Geno keeps the job. Yeah. Jacob Eason was dog shit when he was in Indianapolis, and Geno's been in the system for what now? 3 years? I think it's been 2 or 3 years now. So, I mean, he's your guy. You gotta write it out with Geno. That is the problem that the Seahawks are in, right? You gotta write it out with the guy you've had in the building. You can't just bring in a new guy and be like, you don't know the offense, but you're gonna carry us there, because it just gives off this bad omen, especially with Pete Carroll being so this narrative that he should be out. That's the one thing you don't want. You don't want the locker room turning on you and being like, why would you pick this guy? And we all know who I'm talking about, and that's Cam Newton. You don't want them to do that, especially now you bring up Jacob Eason. You don't want to do that. And if Geno's sticking up the joint, you take him out. But after a performance like he had on Sunday night, can't really take him out at that point. He did enough to win the game, but they lost because of him. You know what I mean? It's like I said, you're in a bad predicament that you are for Seattle. Chicago, I hope they don't go back to what I was saying with the 49ers, and I'm saying the same thing for them. Don't repeat what the 49ers are doing, please. The Eagles, they're going to be near the bottom towards the end of the season. Jalen Hurts continues to fill up the fantasy stat sheet. Yes, he does, because all he does is run rushing touchdowns. And we all know rushing yards, rushing touchdowns get you the most points of fantasy. But is he a good quarterback? Probably not. But give him some time. I think this is only his 7th start or something. But they did get rid of his best target, which so dumb. I don't know why they did that. I wish y'all could hear my brother. He's a Giants Eagles fan, and the way he talks about that man, Howie Roseman, he gets livid. I'll just leave it at that. He gets livid. Atlanta on a bye, 25th. He did leave us off with, or they led us off with a great win against the Jets. Um, defeated him on all facets of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. To be honest, it wasn't even close, not even particularly competitive. But I think Kyle Pitts really getting into his own. Calvin Ridley, hopefully he comes back. I think he was out, personal issues. But Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts, and now Cordell Patterson. Who thought that in the beginning of the season? The trio is going to be able to kind of help Matt Ryan transition his way out of Atlanta. Spoiler alert, Atlanta's probably going to lose a lot. It just is what it is at this point. I just hope we get a great offensive play from those boys going down the stretch. That's all I can say. I know we got a matchup here coming up with Atlanta, so pretty excited to get into that. Washington getting shellacked by the Chiefs, but I mean, it's the Chiefs. The only thing I'll say is Washington football team fans, when you do inevitably get a name here coming up soon, please do not start Jacob Eason, or was it Taylor Heineke? I mean, I was reading the chat real quick, but Taylor Heineke, please do not start Taylor Heineke. He's not a starting quarterback. Decent backup, not a starting quarterback. The only thing that sucks with Washington is they haven't had a guy actually since well, I mean, it depends how you see Robert Griffin, but prior to Robert Griffin, my entire life, they've never really had anybody. They've just been kind of bad. I know they've had a recurring list of guys. The ones I remember the most is like Jason Campbell, guys like that. And man, you guys have some bad luck when it comes to quarterbacks. You guys are either too quick to let them go, or you just not trying or something. I don't know, but please do not go into next year thinking Taylor Heineke is your guy. Go find somebody. Tua Tagovailoa. Now let's not get ahead of ourselves. But otherwise, there's a lot of work to be done on this team. Defense, their defense is. I don't know what their defense is doing, to be honest. It's almost as if they're not trying, to be honest, and that sucks because I know Taylor Heineke's a baller and he's trying out there, and I appreciate that. Try and make games competitive, but golly, that defense really just. I'll leave it at that. The Giants 27. Honestly, it should be like 31. They're bad. They're horrendous. They're horrendous on everything. Offense, defense, special team, and keeping their players healthy. I'll add that in there because golly, it's almost as if every time I get let's turn to this game, and it features the Giants, it's either them getting destroyed, them getting blown out, or somebody getting hurt. I don't know what it is. It's weird, but there's something's got to change there. I think they got a great coach, Joe Judge, great coach. GM looks like he's trying, but we all know what he did in Carolina. So all I'll say is good luck, guys. Jacksonville 1-5. They finally look nice. The game against Miami, the only thing I'll say is impressive. Got the job done. Congratulations, finally got your first win. Whatever you guys did with Trevor Lawrence this week, do that again. Continue to do that. Honestly, when I was watching this game, as a Dolphin fan, I tend to watch Dolphin games live, and then I go back unless I watch. So I will either watch one game that's like exclusive to what I'm doing that day, like watching that day. Chargers and Baltimore this week. I'll stick to that and then watch around that, or then I'll just be skipping through games and stuff. But this one, like I said, I did watch, and Trevor looked nice and he looked under control. He did have a killer mistake, the fumble. I think did he throw a pick? No, I don't think he threw a pick in the game, but he did have that killer fumble, which inevitably threw a pick on falling play. But we don't talk about that right now. But other than that, most of the time he just looked under control. He looked in rhythm, took advantage of that defensive backs that were hurt. Just do what you were doing last week, and Jacksonville will be fine. I'm sure of it. Trevor looks like that guy here. He's looked like that guy since week 2. After that Texans debacle, he's looked nice. 29, I'm guessing Miami. How do I say this? They disappointed me again. It's not like I don't go through my life not being disappointed. The only thing I'll say is great performance by Tua coming off that rib injury. Defense, they disappoint me. Again, X and Byron were out, so my corners were kind of lacking. You lost to a winless team. I can't say anything other than that, man. I mean, it's embarrassing. But you move on to the next week. You gotta just go 0-0, and then try to go 1-0 that week. So at the end of the day, that's all you can do. New York at 1-4 bye week. They actually went up. The Jets protects Zach Wilson. Protect Zach Wilson from himself, man. He makes too many mistakes. It's so ugly, man. But I think what is it? I'm reading that hired Matt LaFleur, first year offensive coordinator. I didn't actually know that, but I do think that we do need a reinvention in New York. If things continue the way that they continue now, they're gonna need to look at something else. Something needs to change, because you can't just let Zach Wilson being out there and just throwing the ball all over the place, trying to think he's Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen. He's not yet. Even if you think you are, you're not. Like I was saying earlier in my 49er rant, he's just a rookie. Let's give this guy a break, man. Why are we doing this to the kid? We shouldn't try so hard with the kid, man. Let him grow first. Let him start to learn check downs, start to learn reads and stuff like that. Until the Jets do that. And I was saying though that the Jets are in a worse predicament than even Chicago and the 49ers. The reason I say that is because the Jets, they have had it trouble when it comes to drafting, picking players, picking coaches. Robert Saleh looks like a good defensive coordinator, but as a head coach, just look lackluster. Let's hope they don't mess it up. Right? 31, Detroit, 0-6. Honestly, it should be behind Houston because Houston does have a win, but biting kneecaps, going crazy on people. At this point, this stuff doesn't matter. You got to go out and get wins. And Dan Campbell did come out and disrespect Jared Goff a little bit, even though it must be like something he said to him already in the locker room. I kind of figured he already did, because you can't just go out and just talk like that about your quarterback. That's kind of weird. You can't really, be disrespectful, telling him that he needs to be better. That stuff is weird. Don't try to do that stuff. But yeah, they gotta grow. I do feel bad for the guys though, but you gotta figure it out. Houston 1-5. I don't want to blame David Colling, but it's not his fault. You sign on to have a team that has Deshaun Watson, and you don't get Deshaun Watson. What do you think is gonna happen, right? It's kind of unfortunate. It's in a bad predicament he's in, and I think that first win hurt them a lot, because people are gonna think, well, we should have won more. You did that to the Jags. People aren't understanding. It's a rookie quarterback, and you had a veteran quarterback, and that guy hasn't been around now for 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. No, it's 3 weeks, I think. I just hope they get it together, man, because Houston really doesn't deserve what they're getting. All right, well, there's that. Nothing really to complain about, really. Detroit, maybe some of the bottom stuff. We are overvaluing a little bit, but can't be too upset about that stuff. All right, so kind of want to look at Cleveland and Denver this week. I think it's tomorrow. Right? Browns are the 55% favorites. Unfortunately, Baker's not starting. It's actually Case Keenum. Bridgewater's not going to play against Case Keenum. The Browns are still the 2-point favorites. This one for me, I'll give you guys somebody my initial pick, but this one I think might change tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. The more I look at it, body language, by teams, because sometimes you can kind of look at a team's body language and kind of figure where they're at headspace wise. So that's the one thing that kind of makes me a little hesitant with these teams, especially Cleveland, because I don't know how confident they are in Case Keenum. Maybe it is a revenge game. I know Case came from Denver. Might have been a stop or two ago. Might have been the previous stop, to be honest. But I'm actually gonna give you guys a surprise one. I'm actually gonna go Denver here. Look, Nick Chubb's missing, Kareem Hunt's missing, and Baker's missing, and that doesn't include Jarvis Landry. I think Denver's defense is here. Cleveland's defense is here. Cleveland's offense is here, especially when you got Baker. And I don't know where it's at with Case. That's why that could change tomorrow, depending on how they look going into practice, or not practice, kind of just preparation for the game, body language stuff. You just gotta watch NFL Network for that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the one thing. I'm so afraid. Like, I'm so afraid to pick Cleveland. I really want to, because they're the superior team by a long shot. But Denver is the more complete team. No, they're missing Jerry Jeudy, but Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, it's good enough. The Browns defensive backs are a little weak, but I'm gonna stick with the Broncos for now. If it changes, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully this becomes 65-30 and not 64-31. Let's be more consistent this week. I think last week I was 90 points, so that means I got 9 right out of the. I think there was 4 teams on bye, so that means it was only 14 games. So 9 out of 5 is impressive, but I mean you didn't want to be perfect. I'm 55 and 22. Let me know if you want to join this group. There's a couple of us. It's only like 5 or 6, but I think I'm gonna do a wager. Whoever's in the group gonna do like a giveaway, probably a shirt or something for the winner. If I win, whoever gets second place, I'll give it to them. Just so I can stretch my step though. But I will be going off week 2 though. That's kind of where we go off, or week 3. That's when most people joined. But if you want in, don't hesitate. I'll probably, if a lot of people do end up joining towards the middle, I'll probably go off percentage instead of actual picks, because at this point, a lot of us got a lot of picks. We all pretty much in that. We know what we're doing. All right, that's all I'll say. We all know what we're doing at this point. All right, let's scooch the coo. Bam. There you go. All right. Cool. I'll take a mini break and then we'll come back and play some games. Just chill out. Enjoy the rest of the evening we have together. One thing I know I haven't mentioned yet is I'm back at work. Today was my first day at work, and it was so hard. I actually took a nap today. That's crazy to say. Imagine having a job where you could just take a nap in the middle of it. Well, like a 30-40 minute nap, so it wasn't nothing crazy. But hey, first day back at work, enjoyed myself. I mean, for the most part, no one wants to go back. I mean, I haven't been at work for what? I did the math. I think it was 3 weeks of the last 4, because so the week prior to the 19, let's call it the 19 around here, I only worked 2 days. No, I only worked 3 days, and I was off 1 week from 19. I was off the following week because of vacation, so that's 2. And then this week, Monday and Tuesday, I was actually off, so that's 4. So that would be basically like a week. It would be 1 more, but yeah, we're not counting. So that's basically like 3 weeks of 4. That's crazy. I enjoyed my time off though, that's for sure. Absolutely did. So let me take a mini break here, and then we'll get something going for y'all. Not too bad. Cool. All right, so kind of decided that we'll play some more Demon Slayer, maybe just a little bit. It's kind of getting late over here, so let's see. Do I even have it ready? Probably not. Knowing myself. Gotta get the controller going. I would think I'd have more of this stuff ready, but something I don't. So. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, damn. Give me a second. Give me a second. not sure if y'all could see me, but that's part of game collecting is you get like your own personal library of just video games to play at any time. All right. Let's see. Might have to activate and deactivate to get some audio going. There you go. Okay, cool. Before I get started though, do have to do like a, how do I explain it? I kind of have to do some audio stuff. Like I was saying earlier, I like to put my VODs on YouTube just so I kind of have them in a safe spot somewhere. Usually try not to save stuff on my PC because it's not like I have the greatest. There you go. That's what we're playing today. Now, give me a second. Let me fix some sound stuff. There you go. That's why I couldn't hear. So, video. Sound effects, it's fine. BGM. Cutscene volume, fine. Voice volume. Background music. There you go. I might just bump you guys up a little bit of music. Just a little something in the background for y'all. Because, like I said, don't want to get... I don't want to get copyrighted again. And that might be the smartest thing a streamer has told you. Don't want to get copyrighted, which is the biggest truth. All right, let's go. So to give you guys an update on the last couple things I've done, I have played the versus mode trophies. I've done all the trophy, well, the character trophies, or the character, what are they called? The training, character training specific, for 4 characters. I did that off stream, and that's pretty much it. Haven't really done much. I did buy a couple stuff in the, what do they call it, the panel. I think it's what it's called. But nevertheless, let's keep going with the story. So where we left off, he was at the, he just got done doing the 7-day final selection. So let's keep going. And I think the way I'm gonna go about doing it is I'm gonna just show you guys the chapters as we go. So we're not prolonging too long. How's that sound?
absorbed without any impurities.
Whoa, a clown mask?
These graphics are so nice. It's almost as if like
Did he even hear me?
we're watching anime together. Low key.
The man still refuses to listen to a word anyone else says.
Okay.
Hey, you're a child of brightness, aren't you? Well, isn't that lucky?
So,
My parents' names were Tanjiro and Kia.
kind of creepy, ain't it?
When a family that works with fire has a child like you, it's considered lucky. Comes with celebration.
Is it really? I had no idea.
There's a good chance this sword will turn red. Right, Rokodaki? Yes.
You know, I actually went through the first season. I still don't know what the point of that was.
Come on.
I don't really know.
Ichirin swords are also referred to as color-changing katanas. Their color shifts depending on the bearer.
Mhm.
Why? Does it mean something bad? Is it unlucky?
Like I said, they don't. Maybe they explained it and I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but a 37-year-old throwing a tantrum, huh? And they say when I get upset about my Dolphins losing, that I'm tripping.
Tanjiro Kamado, I bring you orders. You must go to a town northwest of here.
It can talk?
This is your first assignment as a member of the Demon Slayer Corps.
Wait a second. Did it say
There you go. Oh, I remember this demon. The swamp demon. Didn't know it was called that, but I remember what stuff it was. If only we had that.
Some demons use a special spell called a blood demon art to give them abilities. You may end up having to face some of them in the near future as well. And fighting against supernatural abilities will be more difficult than anything you've done.
Since he's the only one who can turn humans into demons, that means...
He turned Nezuko. Once someone becomes a demon, they'll attack others indiscriminately, even their own family. They can't resist the urge to satiate their hunger with common sense alone. That's what it means to be a demon. At least, that was what I thought. Until I met Nezuko. There's no question that Nezuko is a demon, but in spite of that, she's never devoured a human.
Nezuko was lying on top of our brother like a shield, protecting him. She hasn't eaten anyone.
Damn.
I've encountered many demons in my lifetime, but never once have I heard of anything like that. The question is, how does she maintain this state? This is only
Don't
a
know.
guess. But I believe Nezuko can recover her strength by sleeping, instead of consuming human flesh as other demons do.
Sleeping to recover her strength.
Again, this is only a guess. I could be wrong. Since you are the only one at her side, you must continue to observe her. Understand? And one more thing. I don't know if this will be of any comfort or not, but while Nezuko was asleep, I used hypnotic suggestion on her. All humans are your family. Protect your family. The demons are your enemies. If a demon harms a human, never forgive them. That's what I told her. Tanjiro, I understand that you want to protect your sister, but you must keep in mind, Nezuko is a demon now. She's not a delicate flower who needs your protection. Regardless, this will be your first real mission, where you'll face a demon alone. I hope you both return safe and sound, though I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Well, here we are. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, but I am picking up a peculiar scent. It's faint, but unpleasant.
So I'm guessing this is
Let's take a look around.
like a traveling section, like during the mountain section. Investigate the town. Aye, Captain. Oh snap!
Is that...
Memory fragment. Yes, sir. What is this?
Excuse me.
Have you heard of any incidents happening around town? I'm super judge. I don't know about anything that's been happening around here. Hold on, sorry guys. Let me turn the music back on. Whoa, kinda loud. Don't need to be fighting over the music. Oh, I don't have time for cheat chat. I got some business to take care of. Gotcha. Sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna say this while I'm at it. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the show, I mean, I would say click out the stream. I don't want to get accused of not letting nobody know, but so dang heavy. Hope with that. But let's be honest, this game is based off the anime. You're basically watching it with me, so let's just keep going. Let's see. That was a really good trap. Just a slave. A lot of people here now. Pretty soon, take it in mind. Damn. Lucky I have a noise gate. Let's see. Ooh, actually, there's something over here and something over there. How did I miss it? My child is crying. Her mama's with her, so it should be okay. Commit 2 points, which I need to get some of those panels. I will say, if you're trophy hunting this game, it's gonna be really easy for you. I mean, a lot of the versus trophies are really easy. You can pretty much do them with the second controller. I did them versus a computer, which you could do that too if you want a little bit of challenge, but they're not ridiculously hard to do. So
Excuse me? Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on. Hey, listen.
next time you see him. No, but like I was saying, a lot of the trophies in this game, they're really easy. I mean, I would give it maybe a 2, 3, maybe. Hey, I'd honestly say 1, because if you want to skip through this whole thing, not wanting to watch basically the show again, just skip through it. So maybe
Taken?
there you go. Just skip it with circle. I mean, I'm not gonna skip it,
Victims.
but
Mr.
you
Kazumi!
could.
I want to hear what happened last night. From you.
I think the 3 I'd give it is just because you have to get the S ranks. Because I think I saw you have to get S ranks on most of the chapters, but it's not too hard to do.
I'm sure you don't believe me. I do believe you. I'm here to help. Now let's see. There's definitely a demon lurking in this town. I have to find out more. Not much time left until sunset. I need to gather more information and track them down before night hits. Excuse me.
Right.
Alright, let's keep going. So there's a memory fragment and a bunch of points. That's definitely what I need. Okay. Nothing over here. Let's keep going. To find clues on a demon who's abducting the girl, start talking to people around town, and when you hear what they have to say, a scent will appear in the area. Gather intel. One of those, huh? One of those levels, huh? Damn.
Excuse me.
I suppose your rice should go home. Okay. Okie dokie.
Maybe I should get to higher ground.
What was that? Oh, points, huh? sis, where are you? Come out already, mom is. Just listen to mommy. Or you, sister. Excuse me, is something the matter? Mother's daughter is gone. My girl were inseparable, so this little one had to accept the reality. The other half, so what has happened? Damn. Yeah, hurry back already. I promise I'll be a really good girl. Let's check out the yard. Huh. Interesting. Nah, I'll talk to you. Let's see. I'll show you something. There's nothing. Great. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy. Sorry, I missed the days when this town was peaceful. I wish I could turn back time. This and a bigger concern. Don't worry, I'll do something about it. Is that so? Well, thanks. Just hearing those words make me feel better. Damn. Good, I'm missing something. Memory fragment, yes sir. There has to be something in here. There you go. Let's see. Okay. I think I should be fine then. Let's just talk to her. Hey, talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Where I'll be over soon. Okay. What makes you think that? Because I'll take care of it. I can. Damn, that's some points. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm good. Some Kimitsu points. Oh, I gotta keep doing that. Probably since I'm playing Kana. Let's see right here. Get to that one. Let's see.
Yep.
She'll have to find out her parents' shop. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Might be on the other side of this one. Oh, damn. I keep doing that. Okay, so this is the last one I need. This is the last one that I need. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can smell worry coming off. Just don't worry, it sounds soon. Say, Tanjiro, beer and Tanjiro, basically. Right. Let's get this points first. And then we'll talk to the city folk. Or townspeople. Same thing. Let's see. You actually believe me? forest the other night. I was over the river. So here's the story behind it, right? Where did she go? With English, she could read my own. I'll put the end to this tragedy. This shit gotta go inside the bridge next. So
Already. I can smell the demon's scent, but only slightly. The smells are all blending together. It's awful. This has to be the kidnapper. I should sort out the information I have so far. Excuse me.
yeah, I'm sorry, not much time left. I'll look right away. Okay. I don't know where to go.
Hurry. Keep a level head. But hurry. I need to get up there to follow the scent. Excuse me. What'd you say?
Okay. Okay, we're good.
I think I can get down there.
There's nothing over here. You just gotta make sure, you never know.
Okay.
Commit to points. I'm gonna need them because I need like each character costs like 4,000 points to actually get, so that kind of sucks. Whoa, that kind of came out of nowhere.
Stay focused.
Let's see if my practice actually helped at all. Damn. Ooh. That could really bad. Ooh, got it. Bam, got him. That's right. Let's fucking go. Now I need a lot more of those. I don't want to fall behind. How do I get down? Oh, here it is. And then there's another girl right there to save. Hero in the sky. Home, and I'm worried sick. I understand your concern, but talk to the arc out here. It's probably better if you wait for your husband at home. I suppose you're right. Tanjiro knows what he's talking about. He's literally walking around with a demon on his backpack. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go to it. I'm a father, alright. I know those songs. I know all the Coco Melon songs. I know all those canticos. I don't know exactly how to say it in English. Yeah, I hear that all the time. All right, make fun of me.
I need to get up there to follow the scent.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Down. Almost got me there. Almost got me. But all right. Well, since I'm doing busy work,
I should be able to get up there using this.
the one thing I didn't talk about earlier was the Deshaun Watson stuff.
I can get down if I use that.
I won't lie if I said, as a Dolphin fan, I'm not like super excited about all that talk.
Excuse me.
I
Why, certainly.
like Tua, but Deshaun Watson's Deshaun Watson, guys. I mean, it is what it is. The only thing I'll say is, I hope we don't do it the wrong way. Because if we do, I mean,
Get through that gap. Okay.
Miami will get the stink of like, all you do is do your quarterbacks dirty, and I don't want that. I mean, as a fan, I've dealt with the worst. You know what I mean? Ooh, here we go, another demon fight. Let's fucking go. Ooh, I got him. I did though. Ah, that's gonna ruin my S ranking. Damn. Ooh, I got him.
Now's my chance.
Bam. Still got an S rank. Let's fucking go. Can I say that I'm not super excited? Sure. I still got it though. Okay. Cutscene time. Let's turn off the music for you guys. Oh. Never mind.
Demon is just up ahead. I'm ready.
Oh yeah?
Dennis. The scent is weak here. I should go back.
Gotcha.
There's no mistaking this smell.
Time to let the
This is it.
cutscene play.
They're right here. I don't see them. Although, the scent is strongest right here.
Got him.
I get it now. This demon can hide himself underground. What the hell is that? What did you do with the girls you kidnapped? He's behind all this? This scent. I knew there was another one. From the wall, too?
Oh, I remember. This is where Nezuko first fights.
Tell me, why in the world would a demon travel with a mere human?
Nezuko, can you handle this? They all have the exact same scent. Which means one demon has split into three.
stale! Move out of the way, you little punk! The girl's 16 already. She's losing flavor by the second. If I don't eat her soon, there won't be any left at all! Take a breath, other me. Calm down.
Other me. He's so calm
I've
about it.
already
So
satisfied
calm about
myself
eating
eating on
humans.
these town girls. Every one of them juicy and delicious. Well, I'm not satisfied at all, other me. I want to devour all of them.
I need your help. Hold her for me and stay close.
Damn.
All right. You monster. Bring Satoko back. The girl you took the other night.
Satoko? Which one was that? If her hairpin is in this collection, then I'm afraid I've already eaten her. Sorry.
That's Satoko's.
That's a sad one.
You killed. How cruel.
That woman is mine! Hand her over!
Okay. So, okay, hold on. Some buttons allow an ally to join you as support fighter. The yellow bar is okay, so that's that. Pressing L1 halfway is full. You can call your assist. I know how to do that. Support. Okay, pressing L1 summons 50%. Emergency escape. L1 when you hit an attack carries you to safety. Consume 100% support. Gotcha. Hold to switch to your ally. However, note that all gauges are shared between. Because 50% switching out will not punch the health bar. Okay.
Nezuko, don't strain yourself. If it gets too dangerous, retreat.
I'm gonna switch to Nezuko because I have never fought as her. So. Whoa! What the heck? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
All thanks to Nezuko's
Come on! Damn! I'm getting triple clapped here.
coordinated than expected.
One's down.
Can't
Two to
let them
go.
be one step ahead of me. Have to predict their next move and react.
She's not all that bad actually.
Smell horrible. You give off a scent like rotten oil. I know where it comes from. Tell me, how many people have you killed? How many people have you eaten?
Give me a break already! If women live too long, they turn ugly, and then they won't taste good anymore!
Come on, guy.
Kill them for their own
Boost.
good, you know! You should be thanking us!
Bam!
Never mind. All right, let's end this here.
Oh. Let's see. Bam. Down. I got an S rank too. Look at that. Hopefully I don't have to do it all again.
Where did the other two go? Underneath? It's dragging me under. Nezuko, I'm going in. Keep them
Damn.
safe for me.
The hero back at it again, huh?
Keep them safe! She could damn well try! But that woman is mine! I'll devour her whole!
Golly.
Are you teaming up with a human? Humans are weak.
Maybe because she's not trash.
Nothing more than prey. You're impossible to understand.
See, my one question is I don't think any of these demons.
Any special abilities? There's no way I'll be dead out of my sight.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Ah. I try to be slick there. It didn't really work, huh? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Come on. Don't let me waste my boost now. Just let me whoop you real quick. Oh, dude, I'm about to waste a boost. Bro, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There it is. Oh, dude, no way. There's no way. Oh my god. No, I'm not. Hey, but I got an S rank, so let's fucking go.
Drill a hole right through your face! Fool! Hands off my sister!
Damn. A bit overprotected there, bud.
What do you know about Musan Kibutsuji? Tell me.
I can't tell you. I just can't.
You mustn't tell a soul. No one can know anything about me, understand? Don't forget, I'm always watching you.
We're good to
So
go.
if you tell anyone, I will know about it.
I can't.
Muzan Kisabuchi,
I can't.
the main antagonist of the show. The big bad, if we must. Okay. So let's beat you one more time, shall we?
I know what he'll try to pull in his desperation. I need to hurry and behead him. Nezuko, are you alright? The demon's losing strength. We've almost cornered him.
Oh my god. I wasn't trying to switch over to her, but I mean, I'm in the position now, so. Oh, man. Oh, so I need to sit around while he wastes his energy. That's a strat, huh? Damn.
I'll take you on.
I told you I can't get out of my sight.
Damn.
I can't tell. I can't. I can't. If I do, he's gonna. Damn you! I can't tell you. I can't. I can't.
So that means I can't use the ultimate art. Damn. Okay, story moment, right? There you go. Oh, whoa! I should have known.
You give off
Damn
a
it.
scent like rotten oil. I know where it comes from. Tell me, how many people have you killed?
That sucks. Oh,
I failed to get any information.
okay. Sure.
Nezuko! She's fast asleep. Probably to heal her wounds. I failed. I'm sorry. But just hang on. I promise you this. I will make you human again.
Yes, you will. Tanjiro.
Mr. Kazumi? Are you alright?
I lost my fiancée. How could I be alright?
Mr. Kazumi, you have to go on. No matter what. In spite of losing people. Even though it's devastating.
How am I supposed to do that? You're just a kid. What do you know?
Oh,
I'll be
if
on
you
my
guys
way
remember
now.
the rough hands, that does some effect.
Hopefully, you'll find something of Miss Satoko's in here.
You've been through this yourself, haven't you? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
He realized
Please
it.
forgive me. I'm so sorry. His hands are heartbreaking. Hardened and thick from training. They're not the hands of a boy.
Mr. Kazumi never should have crossed paths with demons. He should have lived a quiet, peaceful life. But all of that crumbled into pieces in an instant. I'm not alone. How many people have you killed? Tortured? Tormented? Musan Kibutsuji. I swear. I'll make you pay. I swear!
Damn, that's not a look of a guy I want to mess with. There you go. Look at that. Let me turn off my camera for y'all. Take a good look at that. Someone please explain to me how I got an S on 2 battles, and then the 2 battles or the 3 battles against the swamp demon, and I got an A rank. Somebody's gonna have to explain this to me. Accept special missions from the Stormlight anytime by selecting. Gotcha. Okay, so now playable, able to instruct you in training mode. That's the training mode I was talking about. Then add Tanjiro Kamado. Ooh, special missions. Okay, so I'm gonna need to learn how to get an S rank because this is getting a little difficult. But what do y'all think? Let's call it a day. I think so. Let me switch over. Alright, so I feel like we accomplished a lot today. Got our picks in for tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow. Did the power rank, checked on some power rankings, see how keep up to date on some of the teams that are going on, and we did a chapter on Demon Slayer. Hopefully it doesn't take me this long the rest of the way, but oh well, knowing myself. Yeah, what do y'all think? Keep yourselves safe, have yourselves a good night, and I will see y'all Friday. So stay safe, y'all. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you then.